40% from the three-point line. Task number one, Kayla McBride, who has 64 made threes. She is a sniper.
You saw Katie Smith there, the former Seattle Storm legend. Cheryl Reeve, just the best in the biz. 316 and 176 is her career record in the WNBA.
An award for her.
McBride has it, double teams, poked away, and Seattle has it before the gun goes off. So it's off to the races, just what you talked about 2 minutes ago, at least. Seattle ripping and running. Skylar Diggins-Smith getting credit for the steal on that one. 3-ball on the way from Carlton, no good. Offensive rebound. Uhosh goes up against Ezzy Magbagor and scores.
Different games in 5 different categories. She has Seattle's number.
It's been amazing. We'll get you caught up with those numbers in a moment. And Kayla McBride goes in and scores. Downhill is Smith, now gives to Carlton. It's right by Jordan Horston pretty easily right there. You don't see Jordan Horston getting beat off the dribble. That work by Uhosh. There's the screen, hook pass Smith. Catch and shoot McBride, feeling it. That's been another Storm killer. There's
And win number 3 for Minnesota. It's something that Seattle has to clean up.
Well, that overtime win for Minnesota came with Jewel Lloyd missing the overtime. Why? Because he fouled out. 9-4 after the jumper. Here's Williams with it. Ball loose on the floor. Diggins-Smith tips it up to Horston. 2-on-1 the other way. Horston, late feed to Skylar Diggins-Smith. She waited till the perfect opportunity to give Skylar that basketball. Good ball movement here by Minnesota. Even better defense by Seattle, though. Uhosh, no place to go. She has to float one up and off the glass. You can't play better D than Seattle did for 24 seconds. Now Smith trailing. Long. Rebound Diggins-Smith. She just wants to keep running. She's been running all game. She's going to go right to the window. Good feed. Oh, fair turn play there by Skylar Diggins-Smith going to Jordan Horston. Says, give me that. Here comes Jordan Horston again on the run. Seattle clearly looking to play at a fast tempo and a work there. The feed inside to Agumake, and Nneka has 4 on 2 of 2. For teammates at Notre Dame, Kayla McBride and Jewel Lloyd. Here's Jewel with it. She'll pull up, clean, and hit. And usually, when Jewel hits her first mid-range jumper like that, the long arms of Magbagor and Horston. Diggins-Smith has got one direction tonight, and that is straight to the hoop. Nneka misses the offensive rebound opportunity. Back to Horston. Sets her feet, fires. That one's off. Back to Smith. Nicely done by Horston, tipping that one away into the hands of Nneka Agumake. So both teams a bit sloppy in this one. 3 turnovers apiece already. 11 points off turnovers make it 13. Substitutions coming for both teams at the next dead ball. Agumake sets her feet, fires, hits. Nneka Agumake, who had a run, gives him a 3-point cushion. Carlton driving baseline. Good look by Kayla McBride, and Poser gonna go down at a pretty regular pace. She sets her feet like that. So a big height advantage inside for Mercedes Russell if they choose to go there. Here's Jewel Lloyd, 15-footer. Kind of didn't think it was gonna go in for a minute. She kind of stood there a little bit to watch it.
Notre Dame, what a fabulous player she's been for Seattle.
Just became the 3rd youngest player to the 5,000-point, 1,000 assist club on Wednesday, behind only DT and Cappy Pondex.
One player, and obviously without their best player, Nafisa Collier, a more balanced effort tonight. You see one player in particular stepping up.
Thanks, Steve. Nice move there. And the hush over Mercedes Russell by Heidemann. 8 seconds left for Whitcomb. Gets a look in the corner. Great 3-point shooter and knocks it down. She's been a little cold of late, but that one went down. Minnesota gave up 7 points off turnovers. Seattle gave off 6 points off turnovers. 3-ball on the way, and knock it down in the corner. Victoria Vivians, that's really her favorite place to knock down the 3. Just went nuts.
Well, how about against South Carolina, going for what, 38?
Yeah.
She exploded at Utah.
There's a 15-foot jump shot, pump fake. Agumake with it against Smith. Diggins-Smith. Nice bounce pass. Agumake flips it up and in. Here's Russell with it. Diggins-Smith attacks. Kicks to Agumake. She hit 1 already from mid-range. Maybe get 2 from mid-range. Holmes into the game for the first time for the Storm. Here's Diamond Miller with it. Working on Vivians. Gets it up and gets it in. The first points. Top offensive teams in the league. Nekagumake, step through move and a beauty, the 1-2 and the kiss off the window.
She's undersized inside the lane, and it does not matter because of her smarts.
Lana Smith gets it to wiggle home, and Smith has her first points of the game. And Seattle with the 14-point lead. Nekagumake with the last 10 Storm points make it 12 Storm points high. Carlton now, Smith. Williams on the attack against Diggins. Smith, good defense, not good defense evidently, says the officials.
He was able to do the other day in Seattle with 24 points and 20 rebounds, but what Collier brings to Minnesota and how good she elevates them is special. Shoot it like Minnesota.
Lloyd accelerates, flips it up, that one's off. Good save by Joyner Holmes, second opportunity. Into the corner, 3-ball, Diggins. Smith gets it to go! Loving it with the crowd right now. 6 on the shot clock. Lloyd takes a peek, gives it off Magdegor. She's going to have to attack, and does. Spin move, gets a free look, and gets it to squirt in. I don't know how. Here's Jewel Lloyd with it to Ezzy Magdegor. Seattle had an opportunity with about 3 minutes left in the second quarter to make it nearly impossible for a comeback. Unbelievable physical condition. Neka's 12th, or excuse me.
Oh, what a dime.
Beautiful pass right there inside the Ezzy Magdegor. Getting the ball to both sides of the floor on a possession. 5 on the shot clock. Carlton against Magdegor, and Ezzy says, no, 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 first block of the game. Williams on the push, around a high screen. It's a great look, and Courtney Williams, such a good mid-range jump shooter.
History in the Olympic coach, but gosh, she is just so smart at designing.
Jewel Lloyd leaning to her left and knocking down a baseliner. 11 points for Lloyd on 4 of 9. Williams stonewall, feeds inside. Long arm of the law in there. Magdegor forces the kick out. 3 on the way. Oh, you don't want to kick it out to Kayla McBride. Here comes Gumake to screen on the right. Magdegor on the left. Neka driving on Juhas. The big 1-2, and so soft off the glass. She is just feeling it tonight. 23 points on 9 of 12.
In her career, Nekagumake averaging over 19 points per game, and she is red hot today.
Speaking of which, jeez, Kayla McBride. For Kayla McBride against Seattle, she's right on that number today at 5 of 10. Diggins Smith to Lloyd, pump fakes, 18-footer. That one's good as well. Lloyd surveys, picks it up. Magdegor, dump it low. Nekagumake, good help from the backside, but sticking with it is Nekagumake, will not be denied.
Trailing from behind, trying to block shots. Probably should have taken it herself.
Jordan Horston throws it away after getting the steal. Xana Lassini cleans it up, and that one's good. Lloyd, back to Horston. Sloppy possession here for Seattle. But Jordan makes it look good. Looks good in the box score when you get a deuce. 27 of the 56 scored by Kayla McBride. She's 6 of 12 from 3. The rest of the Lynx team 1 of 13. Sandy Whitcomb has hit a couple now from deep. 75-56. Minnesota going deeper into their bench. Sika Kone into the game for the first time.
As well as Seattle with 3 bench players on.
There's Whitcomb again. When she hits one, she's liable to hit 3 or 4. Seattle winning the hustle plays right now. Uh-oh, Whitcomb. Boom! 3-ball, corner pocket, 3 fingers in the air. Short cut is Whitcomb. Finding Holmes. Around the horn. Vivian's 3. That one's off the glass. One of those nights for Seattle. There's no question about it. You just kind of got to shake your head if you're Minnesota and say, hey, 2 great coaches, 2 great people. And it was all Seattle tonight. 91-63, the final score.